look, I was gonna say, look, I have it outside the box, but here's the box right here. Hey guys, welcome back. So got Friday favorites and Fooeys for you today, and I have got some fun new goodies to chat with y'all about. So good, great formulas, just pretty color stories. I'm just excited about them. So we've got some good things to chat about. So if you're new here, my name is Leslie. Welcome. I love to do favorites videos, new at the drugstore, reviews, empties, get ready with me. It's just a lot of fun stuff here on my channel. So if you're new, I would love it if you hit that subscribe button and stuck around for a while. I'd love to have you here on my channel. So yeah, we are chatting about Friday favorites, so let's get to them. So for eyes, I've mostly been loving this palette that Too Faced sent me. It's so cute, so sweet of them. They sent me this one and then also the other shade in these, so I will chat about this in a second. But I've also been mixing in a highlighter from one of the cheek palettes that I've been loving, so I'll get to that in a second. So these are the Too Faced Born This Way mini eyeshadow palettes. Y'all know I love cute little tiny makeup, and this is cute little tiny makeup. So good, great formulas. So this one is the Cold Smolder Nudes. I have not been reaching for this one as much because I grab for more warm tone nudes, like kind of pinky, orangey, peachy. I reach for those more, but if you like taupey, cementy, cool toned neutrals, I think you would love this palette. Great formula on these. The mattes are very nice and blendable and pigmented. The metallics are mostly that kind of like thicker kind of formula that I actually like to apply them with my fingers. I find that you really get that metallic finish with them, and that they kind of like adhere to your eyes and layer on themselves the best when you use your finger. And oh my goodness, I mean, that thicker kind of formula really layers so nicely and gets really beautifully intense. If you like a very metallic, shimmery lid, I think you will really like the formula on these. They're beautiful. So this is the one that I've really been reaching for, the Warm Ember Nudes palette. This is what the box looks like on them, and then that's the back. Here's the front. And it is just, it's so good. It's got kind of like a little like closure, which is nice. So it really like snaps closed nicely. So here is this one. Oh my goodness, it's so pretty. So I have been using this and this in my crease, that combo. Tiny bit of this in my outer corner. I've been keeping it kind of lighter, so I'll get like a little tap of that and then kind of mix it with this. And then I'm not wearing any of the metallics from this palette right now, but I was mostly reaching for this one if I reached for one of the metallics in this palette. But like I said, I've been using a highlighter from one of the cheek palettes. But if you like kind of just like pinky rosy sort of neutral shades, this is so pretty. And you can see just how like buttery and pigmented those mattes are. They just really take like hardly any effort whatsoever to blend. I mean, you just get it on your eyes and it just practically blends itself. So good, great formula. And then you can see that metallic sheen on that one right there. Oh, it's so pretty. It's kind of more of like a golden champagne. Beautiful. I'm looking like I have it on my eyes. I don't have it on my eyes right now, but I did wear it on my eyes and I loved it. So I think these are really fun. I love smaller makeup, cute little tiny makeup. I love it. So this is some of that and it's great quality. So Smashbox sent me some goodies and these palettes are so impressive. I'm like blown away by these. So good. So first off, so they're both the Halo Sculpt and Glow face palettes. And this one is in Back to Cali. Love the packaging on it. It's nice and weighty. I do find this one opens pretty easily, but my other one, like I really kind of have to grab it to get into this one. So this one's a little bit like tighter in like its closure or whatever. So this one is more on the kind of like warm, neutral side. So if you like kind of more of those peachy colors, just like warm shades, I think you'll really like this palette. So I have this one on almost as like my blush bronzer. So I applied this one first. I am just so impressed with the formula. I mean, they blend so nicely. I have like brow product all over my hand. I keep doing that. I think it's my little like NYX brow pen that's doing it. So yeah, just so you know, that's brow product all over my hand. So impressive. Blendable. Like, I don't know how to describe this formula. It's buildable. It's that buildable, really easy to work with kind of formula that you don't have to be super light-handed with it or really delicate with it. It just is very smooth looking on the skin. So good. But then the highlighter, so these you can be like, I mean, you know, you can play with it is how I would say. You can play with those. There's some play room with them. You can build it up. The highlighters, definitely more intense. So those, little bit goes a long way. So this one's a beautiful kind of golden shade. So I think that's why I really like the highlighters on the lid too. So I have used this palette as eyeshadow and I loved it on the eyes. It blended well. I always say this, if it's chic product like a blush or bronzer or whatever, if it performs well on the eyes, that's just kind of like a bonus. If it doesn't, I'm like, okay, well, it's a cheek product. You know, it's not formulated to necessarily be used on the eyes. But if it does work on the eyes, I'm like, that's just an added bonus. That's awesome. So these work well on the eyes too. So bonus. Okay, so this pinky one, oh, it's so pretty. I love this one. Pink Saturation. So I have this one on, mostly this one, but a little bit of this too on my cheeks. I'm not wearing the bronzer in this one today. And then I have this on my lid as my shadow, and it is beautiful. I like the design too. That's kind of pretty, like the little design in the middle. Really fun. So yeah, I would say this pink right here is probably my standout favorite, and then the highlighter in this palette. So I would say those two are my standout favorites for both of these palettes. Oh, this is, hang on. I gotta get this swatch so you can really see it. Yeah, wait a minute, I'm getting confused. I'm swatching in the wrong direction. Let's see, let's get that swatched. There we go. So the bronzers are really kind of like, you don't have to worry about them. Like, they're a little bit more, you've got even more playtime with those. But isn't that so beautiful? Look at that pink. I love that pink. It's just a cute, like, bubblegum pink. So fun. And then that, oh my goodness, it's so pretty. It's like a peachy sort of a highlighter. But yeah, it's intense. It's intense on the eyes and beautiful. And it is intense on the cheeks. I went very light-handed with it today. And that's what it looks like applying it light-handed. They're great. I'm so impressed with them. Really like the color stories of both of them, and I'm just super blown away by the formula. So good. And two lip favorites. I like these individually and I like them together. Both of these were sent to me, so thank you so much. I just realized that actually all of my favorites are Smashbox and Too Faced. Didn't plan that, but that's just what I've been grabbing for. So Smashbox, this is the Be Legendary Line and Prime Pencil in medium brown. So I have used this as a liner just like around the outsides of my lips. I have filled in my lips, worn it by itself. I've layered it. It's just a very versatile lip liner formula. Really good. It's a very like creamy kind of formula that just glides so easily, but then has good wear time for it still being that nice formula to it. I love this kind of a lip liner formula because you can use it, like I said, as a liner, or you can fill in your lips with it, and it's comfortable that way, and it looks flattering on the lips, but then you can layer it with other things, and it works great in that way too. It's just a beautiful medium brown shade. I love it, and it's got this little bit of like a rosewood rosiness to it, so love that. Great liner formula. Very, very impressed. This is definitely the kind of liner formula that I love and reach for the most. This kind of like creamy gel, but not too creamy. It just kind of like right in the middle, just very versatile. It's so good. And then the Too Faced, I've mentioned this before, the Kissing, look, I was gonna say, look, I have it outside the box, but here's the box right here. Kissing Jelly Gloss Juicy Lip Oil Gloss Hybrid, and this is in bubblegum. This is so pretty, and it smells just incredible. I love these. Oh my goodness, this smells so good. It smells like bubblegum. And it's this gorgeous, kind of glossy, I mean, it's mostly like a shimmer, but very comfortable. I don't feel any shimmer whatsoever on my lips. It's just like this duochromy pinky gold shift that just catches the light so beautifully. feels comfortable and hydrating on the lips. It's just, oh, these are so good. If you like cute glosses that just smell incredible, these are amazing. Okay, so those are all my favorites. So hope that you really enjoyed this video. Please hit a thumbs up if you did. Let me know down below what you have been loving or maybe not so much loving. Let me know what you've been up to recently. I would love to hear that. Ask me any questions that you have. I'm happy to answer those. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.